Well, hello everyone. It's Katrin with Blend Precisely and also Aromatherapy Business. I am coming to you today. Let me just check if my internet connection is stable. Just 1 second. Well, hello everyone. I hear myself. It's always lovely to hear yourself. Okay, anyway, so it sounds like you can hear me, and it sounds like you can also, it looks like you can see me. Okay, so today is a little bit of a different life, and I see that my Wi-Fi shows a very connection is fairly good now. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, Seth says he can hear me. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Annie. So I'm coming to you today because it's funny, but we have gotten a few requests lately to incorporate or host small distilleries or essential oil suppliers in Blend Precisely. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with Dropsmith, maybe, but hey, Jacky. Oh, always nice to see you. Or see you. And so small essential oil distilleries, and Dropsmith is keeping their essential oil distilleries, for example, and their list or on their website, they're hosting different GCMS reports and therapeutic properties reports and so on from different essential oil suppliers from around the world. Now, I'm not sure how they found us, but a few have contacted us actually asking if they could be part of Blend Precisely. And if you're not familiar with Blend Precisely, that is our aromatherapy and formulation calculation app, but it does quite a bit more. It saves your recipes, it calculates your prices, it shows you different, the dilution ratio, the safety information of essential oils, and so on. And we currently host a whole bunch of Blend Precisely prices, meaning there are over 500, just 1 second, there are over 500 raw materials currently in Blend Precisely, and they all have retail prices. But you can add your own prices as well. Now, I'm always a huge fan of supporting small businesses, and I'm doing that on a private level, but I'm also trying to do this on the business level. And the fact that these companies were approaching us, it makes me really, really happy to see that, and I would like to support it. Now, what I would love to hear from you as an aromatherapist, and I have actually created a survey I'm going to give out in the comment section after the call here. I would love to hear from you is like, what are your concerns about essential oil distilleries or essential oil suppliers? Would you be interested in micro distilleries, meaning, they have amazing quality. I've worked with a few ones just like Naturalness with Mayu here in Portugal. And I find their quality often to be extremely or much, much better than anything else on the market because they pay so much attention to just integrity and beauty and sustainability and everything I'm looking for in an essential oil brand, actually. And so my question is, if we would be incorporating smaller distilleries as a choice in Blend Precisely, where you can have basically choose, let's take Naturalness, the Portuguese distiller here, Mayu. So let's say they would be in the system and you could choose Naturalness and you could buy their oils, but at the same time, you can also immediately have their prices available. Would this be A, of interest? B, I would be really interested in what kind of questions you would like to have answered by them, or what kind of documents you would need from them. Hi, Donna. Hey there. Nice to see you. So what are your concerns? We often want to maybe know, are they having wholesale prices? Are they offering wholesale prices? Could we do reselling of their oils? Is there a possibility to buy larger quantities? What are their prices? How do they ship? And so on. So I will put this little survey out, but I really wanted to see how we can connect aromatherapists with essential oil distillers on a micro level, basically, or the smaller ones, to support them and spread the word about them and carry them in the Blend Precisely app. So I will be posting a survey, and I'm just reading Jacky says, yes, it would be a great way to learn about distillers. I have a hard time finding out info for small distillers. I agree, Jacky. It's really, really hard, first of all, to find them. It's not easy to find small distillers. And maybe that is because they are actually selling to larger companies or essential oil suppliers. That would be interesting to know. And also, if you were to buy from them, it's not always easy to find out if they have GCMS reports, because often a GCMS report requires that you have quite a large batch of oil available. Otherwise, it becomes too expensive maybe for them. So yeah, so it's just a thought, because I like them obviously still to be organic and pesticide free if possible, or wild harvested and all of this. So these kind of information would be really nice to know. Let's see what Donna is saying. I would absolutely love to be able to do that. I assume probably to support small distillers and to also purchase from them. Because, hi Tracy. Nice to see you as well. Hello. So yeah, I really would love to get basically input, because we are setting up a few calls with them, and I would like to ask the right questions, what you would want to know, so I can actually ask those questions as well to the distillers. And as we know, there's always quite a bit of back-end work which needs to be done by Seth, and back-end always costs money. So we have to be mindful of all kinds of different categories. But my heart is always like, if I can support anyone, I would love to do that. But I also know that it needs to go in the right direction. And there are many small distillers. I think Emily, who's also in our group, she just mentioned somewhere that she's starting her own small distillery as well. So, what would you ask your next neighbor aromatherapist who's starting a distilling business? What would you ask them in order to have you buy from them? That would be interesting. Okay, Tracy says, are you starting a post to collect questions, or are we emailing it to you? Okay, good question, Tracy. So I'm going to actually post a survey into the comments, and then also extra, so you can give your feedback for that, because I think there might be quite a few questions coming together, but it would be such a beautiful fit for Blend Precisely. So if you look out for a post after this call, I will post it to the Aromatherapist and Business group, as well as on the page in case you're not in the group, and the same for Blend Precisely, into the group and onto the page. And then you can just click. It doesn't even need your email or anything. It's just basically anonymous. And you can just fill out all your questions and let me know what you think about the idea. Because it was funny. We had a few suddenly contacting us. I'm like, maybe this is something really what is also wanted by you as an aromatherapist. I would like access to GC reports or stories about the distillers. Wouldn't that be lovely to really get actually a few images and a few, like, as you say, stories about how they started their business, what kind of plants, how they care for their plants and the planet. So that would be really lovely to know. I agree. Donna says, there's a company that I really like that is a small business that sells all their ingredients at wholesale prices. The only issue I have with them is they only supply GCMS reports for certain oils. Okay, but they claim to get their oils from small distillers. Exactly. So it would be interesting. How could we overcome our doubts in order to go out and actually buy from them? Because it sounds like, Donna, that you would like to buy from them, but you're still a little bit hesitant because you don't get all of their GCMS reports. And maybe the reason is actually that they don't get large enough supplies going. So maybe that is actually a conversation we should have with a group of distillers to just ask them and clarify, how is it that not everybody can produce a GCMS report or a pesticide report or something else. So yeah, I agree, Donna. So yeah, exactly. So that would be really nice to see and know as well. And sometimes it's also just, they are very hard to find. It's not easy to find a small distiller. So I would like to put them on the map as well and support them that way. You buy other ingredients from them. Okay. Yeah. So if you have any distillers you know of, we can also contact. Let us know too. So we would just get in contact with them and ask them the questions you have. Because we are doing it anyway. So not so difficult to do this. All right. Well, that's, this is pretty much the main reason I jumped online today, because I think it's somewhat of an exciting thought to contact them and be on the same page with distillers and supporting the smaller ones as well. I buy other ingredients, and the same here about supporting small distillers and businesses, right? Yeah, I agree, Donna, because we have to survive all, but maybe we can all survive better if we support each other. So that is definitely a networking environment is something I really push for quite a bit. All right, ladies, it looks like Dan is not on today, but I will post it right after this call. And I wish, here, just one more thing, Tracy. It could be cost for testing the exact costly. Yeah, buying from the distillers is a great idea. Small business helping small business. Yep. High five, you get it. Exactly, I agree. All right, well, ladies, in this case, I wish you all a wonderful Wednesday. So I'm going to get this ball rolling. We have our first call tomorrow. I'm going to collect all of your questions, and then we will continue, and I will definitely keep you up to date as well. Yeah, Donna, I agree. How can I expect people to buy from me, a small business, if I don't purchase from small businesses? So it's something very common, I think, when we go to art markets and so on, that we actually buy from small businesses there. But within the aromatherapy industry, I think we still look for the large suppliers, and that's really hard to actually purchase something for $750 or $1,000 as a minimum purchase price, which we cannot really afford in the very beginning of our businesses. So we are always in this little tough spot, actually. Yeah, so I will see you all very soon, and the survey is coming. And thank you so, so much for watching. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.